choose to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Colin McGuigan for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Derby's own Clifton Mitchell.
Up the Rams.
Up the Rams. I've always got a soft spot for Derby. You know, when Wayne Rooney went there, it was just something like, yeah, soft spot for them. But look, Sandy's got a really tough fight, the toughest of her career to date.
Yeah.
But for you, you spoke so confidently on the stage yesterday about her. How do you think this goes on Saturday night?
I think it's a very, very interesting fight. I think Mccaskill's favourite on paper, but I think she's, like I said, it's a really, 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 really tough fight. You know, she's a worthy champion. She's two-weight world champion. But also I think that it's changing of the guard tomorrow. It's changing of the guard. I think Sandy's the next superstar in women boxing. That's my personal opinion. Tomorrow she has to go and do the job. But the reason why I'm so confident is that I've done the camp with her and she's done everything diligently. We've took ourselves out to Portugal. From Portugal we went to Las Vegas for 3 weeks. So it's one of them, innit? I'm happy with what I've seen. You've seen the shape of her on stage, and like I said, she's been eating all week. It's not like she had to starve herself once for this. Understand? I just believe that this is her time.
You made some comments yesterday to Rick Ramos. There's been a little back and forth between you both, and it was all kind of done in jest. But do you believe that when someone's talking online and they don't speak in person, it's maybe a confidence thing? You think maybe they're not actually as confident in Jessica's ability as what they seem?
Listen, he's a very, very. Listen, if you look at him now, yeah. If you turn that camera around, you see he's got. This is what a bitch he is, yeah. He's even got his own picture of himself on. Look at it. There he is, there, on the back of his tops, yeah. Yeah, that's some real fucking narcissistic shit, innit? Let's get it right, bitch. You can't have your picture on the back of your top. You know what? I don't even call myself. I could call my gym Clifton Mitchell. I don't do that. It's called One Nation Boxing Club. You know what I mean? But you know, when you can put your own picture on your top, that's another level. But there again, you know, everybody up to herself. Yeah, I've got nothing respect for Jessica. She's done very, very well, and she's probably one of the most decorated women in boxing. So you've got to give her respect. So you know, this win that we get off her tomorrow puts us right in the driver's seat for all these belts, for everybody to come and find us.
Is it almost you giving Sandy a mental edge when you speak like that on her behalf yesterday? Is that trying to like get in the opponent and their mindset?
A bit like good cop, bad cop, innit? She'll sit there and she knows that I will back her 100% because I've been with her since she's been 13. Understand? So, you know, it's not something like I'm just talking like somebody like that. No, I know her. She's one tough girl. Understand? And she's never been stopped. She's never been dropped ever.
Whenever yesterday you said something about Sandy does everything better than Jessica Mccaskill, what weaknesses does Jessica have that you feel that Sandy can exploit?
Her feet are terrible. And listen, it's not something that... Listen, for somebody with such bad feet, she's done really, really well. But you've got a skilled... a person that's footwork. My old gym is about footwork. I'm coming from the Brendan Ingle stable. Understand? We're about footwork. And, you know, feet either get you in range or get you out of range. Understand? Now, Jessica, is it Jessica?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Jessica? So Jessica, listen, she's nearly 40. She ain't gonna improve her feet. All this shit about, you know, she's changed her style, she's done this, she's done that. That's bollocks. That's bullshit. She can't change shit right now. And if she does it, she'll change in the first couple of rounds. And then she'll resort back to type. Understand?
If I was pushing you for a prediction of how this fight ends right now, how do you think this ends on Saturday night? I know all you're worried about is the win, but if I was asking you for a prediction,
stoppage.
Sandy stops her.
Yeah, I think Sandy can stop her. I really do. She can. Listen, I've never said that to Sandy because I don't want to put no pressure on her. But my personal prediction is that she can get the stoppage. Yeah. Maybe not a knockout, but a stoppage.
Final one from me, Clifton. You're a busy man. Where does Sandy go on from this win on Saturday night? You've said this really cements her like the fastest ever women's lineal champion. This is history on Saturday night.
What I'd like her to do is probably what I'd love her to do is come back to the Rams and box at Derby in the velodrome there. That's what I'd like her to do. I'm not bothered who she fights really, but I'd like to come and celebrate with Derby.
Well, Clifton, let's hope we can do this tomorrow night when she's got the belt wrapped around her. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, come on.
To not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 17, 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,